Does the cat need to poop?
I think the cat needs to poop.
Let the cat poop.
Let the cat
we'll get
poop.
started. Okay.
Go.
Is cat pooping?
Go.
Cat is not moving.
Cat is an immovable force. Go. What are you doing?
Damn you.
I sure do love the Pepper Saga.
This fickle piece of shit
Okay, he is gonna
not...
poop. He is gonna poop.
Okay, thank God.
Wait.
It would be so nice to get this out of the way early for once.
Pepper, you gotta pick.
Make a choice.
Make a choice.
He ain't gotta do anything. I think that's kind of the problem.
You know, let's just take a moment. I want Pepper to figure out his stuff.
I'm gonna fucking suplex this cat.
He's just a little boy. Leave him alone.
Okay, he has actually... Is he shitting? I don't know. He just went behind the door. He's not even near the litter box.
Is he shitting?
Okay, he went away from the litter box, so we're gonna close the door very discreetly.
Do it. Do it.
Alright, now that the door is closed... Hey, Pepper, don't worry, it's not closed or anything.
Yeah, make sure to trick him.
Oh yeah, he's totally fooled.
He'll never know.
His face is up against the door now.
Yeah, he's pawing it. He actually wants to go.
Damn it!
You gotta give him some privacy. He knows that
Stop staring at him then. This was what you did. You were like, he just wants some privacy, and then you leaned over and stared at him.
He wants some privacy. I just lift him up and check his balls.
You might as well have done that.
Why don't you just, put the litter box outside the door?
That's gonna smell bad, and it's gonna affect the audio.
Put it back when he's done.
It's gonna affect the audio.
Dude, it's gonna affect the audio. Okay, he's in there now. Now he's actually... I think he's actually doing shit.
Oh my god.
This is stupid.
This is like the best small talk we ever had.
Yeah, we don't even need to do a small talk. This is it.
I mean, if you guys are still rolling and you haven't cut, then I might use this for something.
Yeah, we're still rolling.
Has he had a stern talking to?
Yes, the cat has been very sternly instructed, and he will not be back.
Oh my god.
As well it should be.
Sorry.
Carter, do not cause a ruckus.
I haven't hosted an episode in a long time. I forgot how to act.
Okay, are you ready to begin?
Pepper, are you ready to begin? Yeah, you're not here. Cool. What's up, mother cluckers? This is Spicy Chicken Sandwich. I'm your host, Carter McClellan, and today we have Mick Digglesworth, also known as Nathaniel, and Aiden McMilky.
Hello, I am Mick Digglesworth. I will be your third host.
Hello, I'm Aiden McMilky, and I guess I slot in the middle there someplace.
Well, you know what time it is, Nate?
That's Mick Digglesworth to you, you piece of shit.
You know what time it is, Mick Digglesworth?
No.
The Hat of Mystery. Wow.
Oh, already?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Play that theme song.
Play that theme song.
Stop.
We went over this last week. You don't need to do a theme song. It's already got one.
It's an extension to it. It's like a DLC.
Okay,
I understand.
I guess tack that onto the end and put reverb on it. It'll be cool.
So, this is going to be a different one because Aiden is not here with us right now. He is currently in jacking himself off. So Nate will be pulling out all...
Don't tell him.
Sorry, Mick Digglesworth will be pulling out...
Can I change my name to McDickey?
No.
Alright.
That'll get us copyright strike.
I will be pulling out of the hat then.
Cool. Here's the hat.
Wait!
Okay,
Before this episode can proceed, we must address something very critical.
What might that be, McMilky? Second titan of the podcast ellipse.
Wait, where is it? I found it. Today, we have... yet another J'accuse. This podcast simply cannot stop sinning.
That sucks.
What is our offense this time?
We keep screwing up, and again, it's my fault, apparently.
Really? Wow.
Another commenter, who will be left anonymous, has taken ire with my titling nomenclature, and I would like to address this. I don't know why you're laughing. This is serious business.
Continue.
To quote this nameless individual,
I loved this episode. Vidme brat yo gackets on Spicy Chicken Sandwich.
which was commented on the video, which I intended to title Video Game Bracket. But because the colors of the title text alternate, this person was apparently confused. And I just wanted to bring this up as in discussion. I want to know if you guys think that I genuinely messed up or if this person is just a fucking idiot.
Dude, I think that guy is a total fucking idiot in that he's been smoking too much crack.
I'm on my way to
you know
look at
what?
the thumbnail right now.
I'm glad you said it.
Honestly, Honestly, if this unnamed dickwad hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have even noticed there were different colors.
Yeah, right. So fuck that guy. I hope he dies of AIDS in the next 5 minutes.
Honestly, that's just a cool bonus. So you know what? Fuck that guy. Let's keep going. Sin absolved.
Send him to a puppy mill. Fuck him. You were saying.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's the Head of Mystery. Aiden, put the theme song.
Okay.
Again. Lovely things in there. You have to look at all of them, Nate.
I have to look at all of them?
Yeah, you can look at all of them, and you get to choose one. And Aiden gets to choose one, because he's not here.
Okay, here we go. Choice number 1. It says Origins, and above it, it says Rayman in parentheses, and then there's an arrow pointing to it that says Most Favorable. It is pointing to Origins, so yeah. Sheet number 2 says Stupidity, and then above that in smaller text, a ton of, and then the arrow pointing to that says In Between.
Why are you reading these from bottom to top? This isn't fucking manga.
What the hell are you?
Okay, sorry. I'll start over. So we have Rayman Origins, Most Favorable. We have a ton of Stupidity in between. And then for our third paper, we have Slimy Secrets, and it says this episode is going to suck with 4 exclamation points.
So yeah, you guys get to choose one.
So my guess with the first one saying like most favorable is it's the topic which Carter is the most hoping will pick.
Yeah, so Rayman Origins is the most favorable. I feel confident that this episode is going to be really fun. And then there's Slimy Secrets, in which I literally pulled that one out of my ass, and I'm pretty sure that episode's going to suck ass. However, if you guys want to pick it, despite it saying it's going to suck ass, then you guys are all at fault, and I don't have to be in blame.
He's protecting himself from another J'accuse. I understand.
Here's the thing. Slimy Secrets is an excellent title. I want that episode to be good, so I think I'm going to let him hold that one.
Yeah, it's like, that was my thinking, was somehow it seems like the intrigue in the titles goes in reverse order. I'm with Nate. I would like Slimy Secrets to be an episode, and I would like the topic to be refined.
Okay.
I like Stupidity. I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah, let's go there.
So the one in between. All right, got it.
Wait, Nate has to pick one too, doesn't he? No, Carter, you said each of us pick one.
Yeah, each of us. Nay, which one did you want to pick?
I pick a ton of Stupidity for no reason in particular.
Cool. All right.
What?
Which is in between the most favorable one and the one that's going to suck. So,
perfect.
Anyway, let's do some small talk. What have you guys been doing?
God. Something about the way your episodes are structured always fills me with such indescribable dread.
What are you guys up to?
I've had a good couple of weeks, actually. Been playing a lot of games, been watching some movies. Nothing too earth-shattering.
Didn't you say something happened to, like, your tooth or something?
Oh, yeah, I did have a surgery. I forgot about that.
I was hoping that you would talk about that. I'm like,
There's just a rivet in my head. Like, I can stick a concerning amount of my tongue in it. It's just a big old pit in my head.
What about my tongue?
Well, seeing as you're very far away, no. When we reconvene in person, we'll test it. But for the moment, no.
All right, I hope that's not a promise.
It'll be a J'accuse one day, I'm sure.
A J'accuse.
Kind of had to, like, stave off a panic attack for 2 hours because something about the mix of drugs they had in me felt very wrong.
I don't understand. That really sucks, dude.
I'm sorry for your loss. Nay, what's your small talk?
What? Huh?
It's been much the same for me. I guess I've consumed a bit of media. I'll save one of them for the chicken nugget bit, and I'll bring out one of them now. So, Carter got me into Terraria.
Yeah, I saw that. So I'm basically never going to see you again.
So for the longest time, I thought I just didn't like Terraria. The sound design is kind of icky. The game's a bit uggo. Like, I thought the music was pretty annoying. Then I gave it a fair shake, and yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's fun. It feels weird to admit it, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah, you sound so defeated.
I think my big problem was that, okay, so basically the game is fucking impossible to play on console, and that was where all my experience was before, because I picked it up at a friend's house. As soon as I picked up the mouse, started, clicking some buttons. I realized I was having fun. I'm really sorry to not only the Terraria devs, but Carter for dunking on this game for so long without really giving it a fair shake. I think it's been well worth it. I'm very sorry that I was so rigid before.
Dude, I understand. I'm sorry for your loss.
Also, it's been raining a lot.
Okay. I'd like to raise my hand and ask a question.
Yeah, what's up? How's it going?
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm chilling in this chair, and that's pretty much it.
Why are you sorry for my loss?
Why not? Why can't I not? Do you not want me to be sorry for your loss?
Lust?
Loss.
Toast? Loast?
Lost?
All right, Mr. Funeral Director, what's been going on in your life?
Today started the summer sale for Steam, so because I am a dumbass and don't know how to save my money, I bought $40 worth of games. So I bought the game Ultra Kill. And Ultra Kill, I played 3 hours of it this morning, and I gotta say, it's a really fucking good game. It's still, in development, but, with what there is right now, it's really fucking fun. And it also runs on my computer, so that's very nice. It runs better than The Binding of Isaac. Which is weird. That's what's been happening to me.
Yeah, I think I would like Ultra Kill. As someone who is a big fan of the Doom reboot and also sunk some hours into BPM bullets per minute, a couple very fast-paced shooters, I probably get a lot out of it. I'm glad that you picked it up so that I can steal it from you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was just going to say that I've been doing a lot, but it's I can't recommend it because I'm either not done with it or I had a lot of problems with it and wouldn't recommend it to anybody.
Oh, no.
I've been really hyped for Pikmin 4. Demo for that came out yesterday. I played it. I think the demo showcases the worst part of the game because the characters don't shut the fuck up for the first hour. But once you can actually play the game, it's the best one, so that's pretty cool.
That's exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah, also in my Pikmin hype, I picked up the Wild at Heart, which is it's basically Pikmin, but somebody else made it because Nintendo wouldn't for 10 years.
I saw you playing that.
Yeah, I like that game when it reminds me of Pikmin, but I swear to God, every fucking enemy just makes me want to tear my balls off. There isn't a single well-designed enemy in that entire game, and it's so sad. The final boss was fun, but the rest of it was just a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I know a couple games like that. It's really frustrating when everything about the game is awesome, but just the basic enemies, not even the bosses, just all the basic enemies are so fucking annoying. It really brings down the score a lot.
I was so excited to like it. Okay, anyway, Mr. Funeral Director, I'm sorry for your loss, by the way.
Yeah, I understand.
If you want to just take a moment to cry it all out, then that's totally fine.
No, I don't want to.
Okay, well, the cat is back, so he's probably going to cry for us. Let's see what words we can get in before he fucks us up.
All right, so how well are you guys familiar with life hacks?
I've watched my fair share of videos making fun of them.
Life hacks suck, and they give these simple problems that should have simple solutions, and they fuck them up.
Oh no, I can't sweep on the ground. Here, I'm gonna make a slipper dustpan combo, and I'm gonna just use my feet instead of my hands.
And it's the stupidest piece of shit.
Kind of like instead of wiping the butter knife on the bread, licking it.
Yeah, that's not, no. As said, they were simple problems. They had terrible solutions. Here is your objective. I'm going to give you guys a ton of problems, and you guys have to give me solutions to them. However, there are a couple of rules to these solutions. A, they have to be stupid.
Okay.
B, they have to be funny. And C, they have to get the job done. Whichever one is the funniest, I will give you guys a point.
Okay.
I like this.
So some of these problems are stupid, and you guys just have to give stupid solutions to the stupid problems.
I feel like that's in the spirit of the game. I think that's totally fine.
Yeah, you don't have to do that padding. We can just do it.
Okay. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
You're very supportive, even if you're weird.
Here we go. You guys ready?
Yes. My God.
I'm so bad at this. All right. Problem number 1. The floor is dirty. What should you do?
The floor is dirty. So we're going to take a moment and then take turns presenting?
Yes.
All right. Okay, I've got one. Can I go?
Yeah, you can go.
All right. You know what happens when you burn something? It fucks off into the air, right? It becomes ash.
Yeah.
So what better way is there to clean something than to just get rid of it? Step number 1, gasoline. Step number 2, match. Then you're going to wait a couple hours. It's going to cook real nice, get up to a nice 375. Once that's all fizzled out, then you're going to take a spork. You're going to fill in the gaps with some sticky tack, and then you're going to scoop the ash out of your house, and everything will be clean.
That sounds very stupid.
It sounds a little complicated, but it's a lot easier.
Yeah, there's a lot of steps involved in that.
Let me give you the abridged version of that, which was an idea before you even said anything. I'm not a patient man. I don't have time to wait for something to cook in the oven, I say you just cut out the middleman, that being time, and just throw a stick of dynamite in your living room and set it off. No floor, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
But what if that displaces your commodities?
Well, then you shouldn't have let your floor get dirty in the first place. That's a you problem.
That is a me problem. You know what? That's why I'm fixing it, though. Aiden may have had gusto, but I had precision. I had thoroughness, thirst.
You have thirst.
And I was really sexy when I did it.
You don't know what I'm wearing.
Oh my god. Aiden, do you have anything to counteract Nate's comments?
His approach is very calculated, and personally I think that life is chaotic and sometimes you just need a quick fix.
So one person is putting gasoline on their floor, making the floor even messier, and then lighting it on fire so it cleans it up.
Well, I mean, if you use a fucking Swiffer, you're putting liquid on the floor.
Dude, if you wipe your ass with a bar of soap, is the soap clean or dirty?
Nate's got a point, though. It's always darkest before the dawn.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. No floor, no problem,
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, therefore, I'm going to give Aiden the point because it seems simpler.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. I'm getting a feel for the game.
So Aiden has 1 point. Nathavius has 0 points.
Hey, mo points, mo problems.
Speaking of more problems, number 2, your earbuds broke and they don't play music anymore. What do you do about it?
Oh, I should probably go first to keep it fair.
Yes, that would be very nice of you.
All right. Okay, my earbuds are broken. I'm very bent up about this,
I'm currently snoring upstairs in the bed, and you are upset about my snoring.
Okay, that's a different situation with a different solution. I just want to point that out.
Your earbuds did break during that situation.
But there are other ways to fix that problem.
Involving
1, blood.
Slap me in the oh, God. It's worse than slap me in the face.
I'm all upset about this. I decide the only way that I can get music again to move house. If the music can't come to me, I gotta go to the music. So, get my shit and I head out and I set up camp in the Chicago House of Blues up in the attic, right above the stage. I live there with my sleeping bag and my pillow and my pet rat Russell and subsist on nothing but dust, cleaning my floor in the process, mind you. And no matter what, once a day, there's a full show just for me. And if anyone comes up there, then I just give them the crazy golem eyes and they leave me alone.
You just throw Russell at them and then, yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah, I sick Russell on him. He's well trained. He's potty trained.
Where's your toilet up there, by the way?
Oh, there's windows.
Maybe.
It's a tall building. They'll think it's rain.
Ew. Alright, well, so Aiden's moving. Nate, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so see, at the end of the day, although what we consider music is a very complicated series of pitches and vibrations, at the end of the day, all noise is noise. We find music pleasing because it's a very unique combination of all these different pitches and stuff.
Sure.
But really, usually when I listen to music, it's because I'm doing something tedious. Really, the music is just there to distract me. This is a good short-term solution. You want to remove anything in the room that will, absorb vibration. So, make the room as acoustic as possible. Just make sure everything's bouncing off real nicely. Procure megaphone. And this should speak for itself.
So you orgasm.
You orgasm, and the acoustics of the room will send it back to you. So it's like you get a very similar experience that you would get with the music from your earbuds.
So my solution is go to the music. Nate's solution is make your own.
That's a very nice way of putting it.
All right, Carter, which strikes you as the better solution?
The thing about you, Aiden, is that it was really funny. It works. However, I think it's actually smart to go up to the actual music.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
You
No.
know, I guess it was pretty well thought out. I think that might have actually shot me in the foot.
You don't have to pay for Spotify Premium or whatever the fuck you're subscribing to.
You're thinking with your head right now. We're going to need you to think with your nipples next time.
Yeah,
Okay.
therefore, Nate gets the point for this one.
I'm
Only
comfortable
because
with
his
this.
is very stupid. Number 3.
This is like stand your ground, but different. I like it.
Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Number
Go.
3. I am going. I'm going.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's speaking out of turn.
This might be personal to a couple of you guys. You chipped your tooth on some food. What should you do? Nate, you should go first.
Okay, so here's the thing. It seems like this is just a general rule of our living world. It's a lot harder to rebuild something than it is to break it. You know, maybe in an emotional sense, it's easier to rebuild something, but physically, it's a lot harder to put things back together than it is to destroy them. Very unfortunate reality that you live in. The easiest way to go about this is to chip the rest of your teeth.
Okay.
So, tool number 1, cinder block. Tool number 2, gravity.
Of course.
You chip all your teeth. Not only are your teeth even now, but you look like a shark and it's really cool.
You look like a shark.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
All right, Aiden.
Okay, so I've chipped my tooth on food. I have 2 ideas. Which one is better? Both are dumb, but I think one is too dumb.
Probably go with that one.
Okay, well, I'm assuming that I still have access to the part of this tooth that fell off. Is that fair to assume?
That's a 50-50. It's either that your tooth is outside of your body or it is inside of your body because you probably swallowed it.
Okay, well then, if I don't have a tooth, I'll just get a cinder block like Nate and smash somebody else's out for this. So, I've been playing Subnautica recently, and if that game has taught me anything, it's that you need teeth to make enameled glass. And so you take this tooth, not as a curse, but as a blessing. You use this tooth to construct an incredibly strong device. This device has a viewport, as all the best versions of it do, and you create a time machine.
Ooh,
And
okay,
with your
okay.
ability to see out, you time travel back 5 minutes before the event. Or, actually even better, you time travel back thousands of years. And you find this food, I'm going to assume it's a carrot, you find the original carrot, and you throw it off of a giant cliff so it can't make babies, thereby prohibiting carrots from existing, thereby prohibiting the timeline where you broke your tooth in the first place, causing a time paradox, destroying the world, and all that remains is vitamin A.
Fight it.
It begs the question, have you chipped your tooth on a fucking carrot?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go with yes.
Okay, I will not press further.
You know, I will say I have chipped my tooth on Lucky Charms before.
Okay, it's carrot flavored Lucky Charms then.
That's gross. Don't never say that.
You said stupid!
Stupid!
He's right, he's right.
It is very
I
stupid.
gotta vouch for him, he's got a point.
So, you make a time machine with it, and you fucking throw the carrot and create a time paradox. Nate, on the other hand, he wants to make all of his teeth bloody, be in all pain.
No, that's just the price of coolness.
It's a
The coolest people are the ones that suffer the most.
This one's a tough one.
Mine is very simple, but I feel like Aiden is solving a lot more problems inadvertently.
I don't know if solving is the word I would have chosen, but I appreciate the vow of confidence.
Solving.
The problems are at least ceasing to exist one way or another.
Yeah, that was my
Bringing
goal.
world peace by throwing a carrot off a cliff.
Okay, so world peace or look cool? Tough choice, honestly.
Oh, man. I think I'm going to go with Nate on this one because being in pain just to look cool is very stupid.
Again, that's just the reality we live in.
You're going to curb stomp yourself in order to get some cool ass teeth.
You fucking know it.
All right, so what is it? Nate at 2, Aiden at 1?
You know, I was going to make a joke, but knowing full well I would have to cut it out, I'm going to keep it to myself.
All right, cool.
It was a joke about curb stomping.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I understand.
Next
All right,
situation.
so, next situation. You are stranded in the middle of a desert. You are thirsty. What do you do? There are a lot of obvious ones to this, but you gotta get creative with this one.
Am I going first or is Nate first?
It's you first, Aiden.
Okay. In times of near death, often you are told by various forms of media and anecdotal evidence that your life flashes before your eyes. So in your final moments, dying of thirst in the desert with the sun beating down on you, practically melting your very flesh, you flash through your entire life, and you remember events from your childhood. You remember your first baseball game. You remember the first time you ate solid food. You remember the first time you saw your mother. But wait, what's that next to your mother in this memory? She's holding a trident. That's right, your mother is actually King Neptune. And you recall, based on your birth line, that you have the ability to control water. And with this last knowledge on your dying breath, you cause a torrential rainstorm with the power of your own mind, causing the desert to fill with water, and sirens and mermaids fall out of the sky to greet you and escort you back to civilization. And you take your rightful place as King of the Sea.
What the fuck?
Okay, you know what? That does raise a very important point. It is like the ultimate life hack to be born into royalty.
I rest my case.
That's pretty damning. Oh god, is it my turn?
Sorry, I took you on a journey there. You wouldn't really get to think on that, did you?
No, you stun-locked me. What the hell was that?
Shit.
Alright, so think about this, okay? A lot of what is the spirit of a life hack is believing that what you're doing is more efficient. It's not even about the objective efficiency, but just, do I feel like I'm being resourceful? Perhaps it seems unproductive to use a bra as a spoon, but when you do that, you know, you're solving another problem. You don't have to put your spoons in the dishwasher or whatever. Every solution solves something else.
Where are you getting at?
All right, where are you going with this? I'm in.
So it's a biological fact. Everyone knows this, that if you believe something hard enough, then your body will conform to the standard, right?
The placebo effect, yes.
I experience this every day. I have to get to work at 7, but I can't really get up until like 6:30 because that's when it starts to be urgent. My body really kicks in and gives me all the flavor that I need, right? So
Sure.
Why don't you just fucking drink the sand? If you think about it hard enough, it's got some of the same compound as water, maybe.
I can just imagine, like,
You put in enough effort, you really pull yourself up by your bootstraps, your body will conform, and it will begin processing the water, and it'll pick you up.
I'm envisioning after this person gets out of this situation, writes their book and does a book tour, and he's just sitting on this stage in a Barnes & Noble, and he's like, all I had was sand and a dream.
a dream. Like, you just imagine, like, if it doesn't work, the detectives, like, at the table where, like, they're dissecting the body, and they're like,
Well, he's 50% sand right now.
Like, what do you have to lose? Am I right?
yeah.
I like both of these answers.
You have the life flashing before your eyes.
I'm now God.
Oh yeah, just remember that.
It's like an X-Men where if you go through something really traumatic, your mutation activates.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what you just did.
Ooh. So it's either stupid because you forgot your god, or you eat sand. I really like eating sand, so I'm going to get the point.
I'm okay with this.
Alright, cool.
I pulled that answer like so deep out of my ass.
Where do you think mine came from?
I was going to say, if any of you guys picked drinking urine, semen, or breast milk, I was going to automatically eliminate you because that was a rational thing to do.
Breast milk.
I gotta drink. Oh man.
Right, next question. Fuck this conversation.
What are the points? Nate 3.
Yeah, Nate's got 3. I got 1.
All right. There are a total of 9 questions, by the way, so it's out of 9.
We are not going to have time for that.
Yeah, if not, we can do it out of 7 or whatever.
Well, the first 10 minutes of this, we're just getting Pepper to listen. That's probably going to wind up being like 30 seconds in the podcast. We can go long.
That's true.
Yeah, okay, we'll roll with
We
it.
can go long. All right, 5. Imagine that we are all in the same room. We're all downstairs. We're all playing video games. We're playing Isaac because we want to torture ourselves real badly. I have a heart attack. What do you guys do?
Oh.
Throw a party. Done.
Nate's the winner for this one. He didn't even give us yet. Nate is first, though, so...
Oh, shit. Okay,
Damn it.
so tool number 1, my brain.
I feel pretty insecure
So,
about this.
heart attack, right? You start getting chest palpitations, like a demon is crushing it.
Smart words for a dumb solution. Anyway, continue.
Here's what I can do for you. It's called a heart attack for a reason. I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder. It's going to be like the Spider-Verse, hey.
Hey.
I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder real sensual-like. And I'm going to convince you that what you're having is not like a pulmonary emergency, but rather you're just having an overwhelming feeling of love. You've got a crush. It's not a palpitation. Your heart's just beating really fast.
You're really on the mind over matter train now.
I was going to say, I thought this was going to lead to, like, I'm going to put my hand sensually on your shoulder, and then I'm going to make out with you aggressively. And I was going to be like,
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you back to life.
Okay, actually, yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna amend my solution. So instead of whatever the fuck I just said, I lock lips with you, and your heart stops, so it's not having a problem anymore.
So you kill me, and that's the solution.
I like to end your suffering.
God, that's horrible. I mean, at least, at least, that's bad. I don't like that. I bet Aiden can give a better answer than that.
I mean, I think I made myself pretty clear earlier. Throw a party. Done.
Is that going to be your final answer? Because if it is, Nate's going to get the point.
Alright, fine. I'll think of something else.
Cool.
Okay, so there are 2 kinds of heart emergency that go by the name heart attack. A pulmonary obstruction, or pulmonary blockage, which basically means your heart can't receive enough blood and pump it right, and that takes place over a couple of days. Or, the more interesting option, there's sudden cardiac arrest, where your heart just stops for no reason, and you plop on the floor, and your tongue sticks out, and 2 black X's go over your eyes to indicate that you are dead. Is that correct?
64 death. Boom. I mean, I don't know. You're saying the smart stuff for a stupid solution.
Well, that's just context. We haven't started solving the problem yet. We're just establishing the rules. Because this is supposed to be stupid, I'm going to assume the best of both worlds. You are having a heart attack and you will stop and die, but I will have several days to prepare. So, based on this, I go on a spiritual journey. I travel through the darkest forests. I travel through the African plains and make my way to Wakanda during the events of Avengers Infinity War. And I hide behind the trees while Thanos is acquiring the final stone. And when it's my time...
Wait a minute.
Isn't Wakanda, like, invisible? Aren't you not able to see it unless you're there?
I have connections.
Okay, never mind, go on.
As Thor misses the head, as Thanos is about to snap, I quickly, deftly slide in and swipe the Infinity Gauntlet off of his hands. And then I race back home. He doesn't trail me because he's stupid. I get home. And at this point, it is the exact nanosecond that Carter falls over. His heart has stopped. And the only way I can think to save him is to do that thing also in Infinity War, where I use the gauntlet to pull the moon out of the sky. And to give you one giant, mega effective chest compression to get your heart going again, I have the moon land directly on your chest and get that blood pumping once more. And my friend, you live to tell the tale.
Like, as you guys say this, I have like... Man, what? I get the Infinity Gauntlet, I come back, and then I shove the finger up his ass.
I mean, hey, reality can be whatever, and I have the time stone. I can go back and do it that way if you prefer it that way.
That's a smart move, though. That's not, yeah.
So, which one?
I'm sorry. Restarting somebody's heart by fingering their asshole is the smart way to handle things? You want to go ahead and explain that to me?
Dude, you're thinking with your head, you need to think with your hand. So,
right,
do you prefer
my bad.
The Infinity Gauntlet and the moon, or my lips?
I prefer not your lips, so I'm gonna go with it.
All right, I'll take it.
That's a simple, easy question. Do you prefer the moon on your chest or my lips? I'm like, I would rather die. All right, so we got 8 and 2. Nathaniel is 3.
I knew he loved Majora's Mask, that's why.
I'm learning a lot about our dynamic this episode.
All right, number 6, numero 60.
Uh-huh.
Assuming you all have a sister, your sister is hogging... Shut up!
Wait, what?
God damn, your sister is hogging the video games. What do you do?
I thought you were going to say your sister is hot. What do you do?
That will be the next one.
I sure hope not. Huh. Damn it. And I've already used the time travel card, huh?
Yeah, you can't use it again.
Shit, I was going to describe the plot of Back to the Future. Okay, I latched onto your diction when you gave this prompt. Hogging. So, I will assume that I have not been privy to the context in this moment, and I will have a revelation as soon as I am presented with this circumstance. And I realize that my life has actually been characterized by the plot of Spirited Away, Hayao Miyazaki's seminal masterpiece from 2001. In this movie, we find out that there is a mystical paved tunnel, which when gone through causes a myriad of inexplicable monstrous events, not the least of which is your beloved family becoming hogs, hence hogging. So I just fucking walk back to work through that tunnel, and then she's not doing it anymore. I mean, it's a simple fix. I don't know.
It's a simple fix. You just find a tunnel somewhere in Japan, maybe. I don't know.
It could be here. There's an English dub.
If it's an English dub, that means the locations change. Nate, what about you?
Okay, so because we're making stupid solutions for stupid problems, I don't want to assume too much, but just contextually, we can assume that our sister in this scenario is stupid.
Okay.
Dumbass.
What I'm seeing is my beloved sister is playing FIFA on the Switch.
Yeah, what a stupid idiot.
So when someone scores a goal in FIFA, there's like a replay function, and because she's stupid, she doesn't know that she can skip it. So while she's watching the replay of this epic goal, I sneak into the room, I go to the DVD player and pop in a copy of The Ring. Like, I change the source and everything. I do this very fast as well.
Yeah.
The Ring comes on, fucking Sadako comes out, she's like... And then, like, I don't know, she kills my sister or whatever. And then I get back to playing Skylanders.
Yes.
Yes, you know.
I thought part of the problem was FIFA, but apparently not.
We're moving on to the big man games.
Yeah. E10 Plus, this game has alcohol references in it.
Yeah, come on.
All right, you guys should argue because I can't make up my mind.
What did I say?
Yeah, what did he say? Does anyone even know?
it was Spirited Away. That's right.
Right. You walk through the tunnel and turn her into a hog.
Turned her back from a hog.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Well, honestly, I think that just by being excited about Skylanders, this guy's automatically wrong. I feel like that's only fair.
Well, we can assume, based on context, that in this scenario, we are stupid.
I mean... Sure. I'm just thinking that if you're stupid, how can you switch HDMI 2 to HDMI 1? That's kind of complicated.
Ooh, he's got a point.
How's he going to find the tunnel? Even if it's, like, close by, because we're living in the English dub, he's going to need to follow directions.
I may be stupid, but goddamn, I'm patient.
He's got a point.
I mean, there's only so many buttons on a TV.
There's only so many tunnels.
Alright, so I gotta choose. Is there more buttons in the world or are there more tunnels?
I could also truncate mine and just, like, shoot her. I don't need someone else to do it for me.
Is that gonna be your new one? Your new solution is to just shoot her?
I mean, I could shoot my sister too. I'm cool. I'm hip.
Okay.
We can just shoot everybody. Fuck it.
Fuck.
But she's still a hog, then.
Hogging is a current tense verb. If she's dead, she is past tense.
But you didn't turn her back from a hog. The problem is that she's hogging. So if you don't remove her hogality, then you didn't solve the problem.
I feel like you're being very hagacious right now, and I feel very hog-tacked.
Let's go!
Is that 3-3?
Is it tied? Yeah. Alright, let's do one more.
One more.
We can bicker,
sure.
yeah.
Alright, 9. This is number 9.
Okay.
Because I had 3 to choose from, so I'm picking the 9th one.
Okay.
All right.
You were drafted into World War III. What do you do?
What do I do?
What do you do?
Okay.
Who goes first?
Who won first last time? I think it was Aiden, so I guess Nate goes first?
Okay.
If you need time, I can fumble.
No, I got it.
Okay.
So, if you get drafted, there's not much you can do to get out of the war, right? They got their hand around your neck. The only way you're gonna get out is either by proving that you can't fight, or fighting until you don't have to no more. Me, myself, I've got pretty good metabolism. Regrettably, in this scenario, I would be healthy enough to fight. I probably wouldn't be very good, but I am physically able. So we're gonna run with it. I have constructed a brilliant weapon. Ingredient number 1, Frisbee.
I brought my Frisbee from home.
I'm scared
Number 2,
already.
Do you know those like Nerf guns where they rev up and then they start shooting a bunch of those little foam balls?
Yes,
Like
the
a
vortex
machine
one. The
gun?
vortexes. I have one of those.
You have a wow.
Those are pretty
that
brilliant.
thing's awesome.
So you get not 1 but 2 to make sure that like the Frisbee is balanced, right?
I have 2. This is relevant to my interests.
You attach those with duct tape or whatever, which I guess is ingredient number 3. And then ingredient number 4 is a trigger puller. You use like a string and a stick or something. You make it work, you know. It happens.
I have all those things. Sorry, I'm really invested in this story. Keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the penis disc.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
With my razor sharp mind, I whip it at the enemy.
Wasn't that banned the Geneva Convention?
Well, it's back, motherfucker. Straight into the groin. You throw it so that the barrel, like, goes into the tip of their dick, and then the gun goes off, so it fills them up with those little foam balls through their cock, thus rendering them incapable of fighting. It does not kill them. It's actually very humane, but, you know...
It's very humane. You know, they'll be in a lot of pain in the crotch area.
I can think of few things more humane than a penis disc.
They're like 70% foam now, so they can barely move, but they're okay. They'll return home to their families. Everyone will sing Kumbaya when we're done. But for now, it's fucking wartime.
Yeah, and you gotta realize, even though it's banned, it's war. It doesn't matter.
I am a one-man army, and I will fill every penis on the battlefield.
You are the weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Yeah, we'll fill every penis.
You fucking know it.
Oh,
Every
shit.
penis in No Man's Land will be filled. When everything's over, hundreds of years from now, I'll be in every textbook. They'll call me the American penis filler.
You can walk the walk, but can you block the cock?
Exactly. You know, that's the war poster. I'm Uncle Sam, bitch.
You're like Batman, you're a symbol.
You got a lot to grasp, as they say.
Yeah, you got a lot to handle.
Okay, so if I'm drafted, there's not really an easy way out of that situation, right? Stupidity can only get you so far, I think. I couldn't weasel my way out of that very easily. So why weasel out when one can weasel in? I do my damnedest as a private, and I ascend the ranks to corporal, to major, and then finally to general. And in this position, I am privy to all of the best comms in this ongoing war, not the least of which is the highest office in the land, President Biden himself. And I'm planning this long con to get out of the war in the first place, right? And so am on this podium with Biden and his confidants, and I turn to somebody who is not Biden, but somebody who is a higher ranking official than I am. I turn to this person and I go, "Hey Biden." "Huh? Biden?" And when they say that, I know it is my time. "Biden down on D's nuts, bitch!" And upon screaming this on national television, the entire world sees the absolute best D's nuts joke of all time. Everybody in Biden's cabinet feels so emotionally devastated and destroyed that they all just have conniptions and die on the spot. And without leadership, our army is completely overrun by the Nazis, and we live, therefore, in whatever universe exists when the Nazis control it.
World War III is when the neo-Nazis come back.
Do you think the better solution is to become Batman or to become the Red Skull?
Ooh, shit.
Yeah. Okay, I've been putting a little bit of thought on it. Aiden?
Yeah?
I think your idea is a little bit too smart. Here's my issue. How do you suppose that people would make you a major?
I don't know. Isn't that the point? I'm supposed to be stupid.
I guess he tricks them.
Okay, I got it. I get really good at magic, all right? I develop a sort of deftness at sleight of hand. I'm a terrible shot, but goddamn if I can't make a Queen of Hearts appear out of thin air. And with this sleight of hand, I show the higher ranking officers in my in like my precinct and my, the front, what are they called? My army. I display in front of them excellent card tricks. I make nickels dance across my knuckles. I make flowers appear out of the palm of my hand. I do all of these fantastical things, and while they're distracted with my offhand, I quietly reach in their pocket and take their ID and then scribble out their name and write mine on it. And I just do this several times until eventually I am king of the army, or whatever the highest ranking official in an army is. I don't know.
I am king of World War III.
In fact, I could just cross out their position on the first ID I steal and just write king. Save myself some time.
Okay.
I mean, the ultimate life hack is being royalty.
Yeah, I mean, we've proven that. That is canon.
Megan.
Nate, you want to add a last-minute qualifier to your case?
No, I think it's perfect.
You have nothing to add to penis disc.
I think I've already said everything that needs to be said.
Nothing about the Geneva Convention.
This is fucking... What do you think this is, man? This is World War goddamn III. Everything is fucking out the window. By any means necessary, I will fill those dicks.
You think Nate won this one?
You know what? That's a pretty good closer. I can't come to that.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. That's right.
I'm very happy that penis disc was actually, defined today.
This has been a mystery that has plagued us since, freshman year of college.
He pulled the wild card and was like, time to bring it to World War III. And yeah, that fucking works.
Yeah, that solves the problem in a funny and stupid way, and it also completes a narrative arc. You really can't top that.
That's true. All right, Nate, you are the winner. Next podcast, figure something out, or else I will have to use my penis disc on you.
Yeah, me and my penis have finally taken a victory again.
I accept this.
Till next time. Just kidding. We're doing chicken nugget bit.
Oh,
What do you guys
chicken
got?
nugget!
What do you guys got?
I alluded to this earlier on. Terraria was the game. I also saw a movie recently. I think it was yesterday, but it could have been 2 days ago. It's all kind of blurring together.
No, yeah, it was yesterday. I didn't watch it, but I walked in all drunk and I was like, what are you guys watching?
I saw Fantastic Mr. Fox for the first time yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Though it looks very uncanny at times.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed my time with it a lot. It's a very light story. You could watch it pretty much any time, but it's still pretty emotionally resonant, and a lot of shit goes on in that movie. It's also pretty fucking funny. Just a nice, joyful little romp. It's got pretty much everything I want in a lighthearted animated movie. It's fantastic.
I watched it with months ago. I assume that's how you also watched it.
You maybe.
Okay. I liked it. I was a bit more mixed on it. A couple of script choices really got on my nerves. You can probably guess what I'm talking about.
It doesn't break into my upper echelons or anything, but it was fun. I'd probably watch it again someday.
Aiden, what about you?
Oh man, I'm stuck between two things. I wish I could do them both, but I guess I'll just do one. I haven't really finished a lot of things that I know I'm probably going to recommend in the future. You're going to hear a lot about Pikmin when that comes out, I assume. Subnautica 2. In the meanwhile, I have been perusing some new music, and I have found a band that I liked him before. I really like him now. I am all about the D right now. Tenacious D is just the band for me.
Hell yeah.
I'm listening to all of their new covers. I think that they're all great. I watched their movie, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, featuring Dave Grohl as Satan. The movie has one of the most uncomfortably hilarious scenes I've ever seen involving lasers. And I stand by that Beelzebub may just be the best metal song ever written, and that's not even a joke.
Do you think I would like Tenacious D?
I would like to watch the movie with you.
I know basically jack shit about them, but I think it would probably be a good thing for me to give a shot.
Love it, love it, love it.
All right, Carter.
I'm sorry. Here's Carter back again with his modding stuff. Last time I talked about Pizza Tower. This time, on the other end, I have convinced Nate to join me on this Super Mario 64 mod called Build 3313, which is the best and scariest Super Mario 64 mod ever created. Basically, you know that, the every Mario 64 is personalized rumor?
No.
It's basically like that. It's supposed to, enact act it like it's a lucid dream. Yeah.
I'm going to try to
What?
explain a little better than that.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
So, Super Mario 64, the original version, though it is a very open game, it's also very grounded in reality. You find the star, you get kicked out of the painting, you go back in, try to find more. Pretty simple concept, very influential game. This mod makes it really scary because the hub world is a huge fucking maze, and the music is like really weird. It's like pitched all weird, and they use like actual beta tracks from the game. So like everything just sounds a little bit off. And yes, it feels like you're in a lucid dream. There were some locations in that hub world where I saw it, and I'm like, I feel like I've been here in a dream. It's like some creepy ass backrooms shit.
That's a better way to describe it. Yeah, it's like back rooms.
You go and find a star, and it takes you somewhere in the castle. It's usually pretty consistent. I'm floundering around for a while because it's like so abstract and maze-like. It's freaking me the fuck out. Pepper, shut up. And it's freaking me the fuck out. And then finally, I find some solace when I see a Toad NPC because, usually when you find those, they give you stars. So I go to approach the Toad, and I am greeted with what is maybe the stupidest jump scare I've ever seen. And still, it scared the fuck out of me. It was like a spider toad just covered in fucking faces. It's all low poly, so it looks stupid as fuck, but I wasn't ready for it because the whole time it's been really creeping up on you, really subtle, like, and then it just pops that at you, and it really fucking got me. It also crashed the game. So yeah, it's a transformative mod, and it really fucking freaked me out. There's not a lot of video games that really do that to me, but for some reason that worked on me really well.
It's not like a jump scare-esque game. It's more, I'm in this huge place, I don't know where to go.
Yeah, the whole time you just feel uneasiness. It's like being stuck in a toddler's body and you're looking for your parental figure in the supermarket, but you're so small and you can't get anywhere. It's horrifying, but it's really great. I commend the modders for whatever the hell they made.
Yeah, I actually recommend it to you, Aiden, even though you're not a big fan of Mario in general, but it's fun. I love it. I'm not done with it yet. There is an ending to the game, or so I've heard.
Hey, that's a great thing that you just said. Speaking of endings, wait, do you have something to say?
You mentioned dreaming earlier. I recalled an event from my surgery that I want to discuss a little bit.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I was on Nox, and I had a lot of drugs in my system to go before it, so I was kind of in like this weird trance. Kind of like the ability to focus on anything. Like I was there, I could answer questions, but I couldn't zero in on anything. And that totally changed once they started work, and I had to stay still. The best I can describe it is like the opposite of dream like sleep paralysis. Like I wouldn't have, but even if I wanted to, I couldn't will my fingers to move or anything like that. And
yeah, that's scary.
that was like genuine silent panic. I didn't experience that when they took the thing out. Like that was fine, and I was on less. I think it was just the concoction in me that screwed me up like that. But
you were awake during this procedure?
Yeah, I've been awake for all my procedures.
Man, I feel like I get so bored.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of boring. Like just staring at the ceiling and there's really bright lights beating down on you, unable to move. I don't know why this was different, because I've had a lot of dental surgery before, and normally I'm fine, but this most recent one was, like, weirdly traumatizing.
I guess I'm just different. Whenever I get a procedure for that, they're like,
okay, just start taking deep breaths.
And then, I follow the instructions while they're putting this shit in me, and then I'm just, like, gone instantly. In what feels like a few seconds, I'm already awake, and it's hours later.
They knock you out?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just die for a little bit.
When I was young, I had to have a root canal. They just
Same
put
here.
me on a ton of drugs on me, and it just seems like a blur. You can't really, pinpoint what time it is.
It didn't feel like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it feels really fast.
It genuinely always feels like less than a minute for me, but I just wake up really thirsty.
Well, at least your sister's hot. I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, yeah, we know who's yeah, you know what? Never mind.
Aside from it felt like 15 minutes. It might have been like 2 where I was panicking. I was sitting just kind of admiring how weird it is to not be able to feel anything in the entire top half of your mouth. Just being like, oh, I've never heard a noise coming from inside my skull before. This is a new sensation.
You haven't had tooth tunes before, man?
Those toothbrushes that play music?
Hell yeah.
Dude, my sister had one of those things, and I don't know how you don't get a massive headache from that.
Oh yeah, I had one gets the same exact song over and over and over. That's how they get you.
Aiden, I've got some news for you. You've actually been unconscious for 10 hours.
Damn it.
My god, I've been dead the whole time. Is that the plot twist of this podcast?
Anyway, now that my co-hosts are back,
Dude, I understand. I'm sorry for your loss.
we're gonna close out this episode, boys. I'm Nathaniel Stesia.
I'm Cardesty.
I'm Aiden.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Spicy Chicken Sandwich. When we are back next time, I'll be hosting. I'll bring us some hot games to play. Cut that out. Don't leave that in. Bye.
All right, see ya. Bye.
Yeah, see ya. Bye.
Have a nice night.
Goodbye to you.
Or day if it's day.
Yeah, it's fine.
Listening to this episode of Spicy Chicken Sandwich. Now, if you didn't know, the podcast is on a bunch of different platforms, so it would really help us out if you followed us here and over there. Can't say how long you'll be until you watch another one of these. So until then, have yourself a nutritious dinner, and we'll be back here next week.
The week after next, actually.
The week after next.